Hi, it's Daniel here from BHG Marine at Lymington. I'm here today with this new Jeanneau Mary Fisher 695 Series 2. This boat is fitted with the Yamaha 150 horsepower engine and is packed full of options. So let's have a look around this very popular family sports cruiser. The Jeanneau Mary Fisher 695 Series 2 is a fantastic family weekender and sports cruiser. Small enough to be trailered, but large enough to handle most seas that we see here on the south coast and around the Solent. The boat measures 7.5 metres overall, including the optional bathing platforms that we have on this particular boat, and has a beam of 2.54 metres. The boat can take a maximum of a 175 horsepower engine, and on this particular boat we have it fitted with a Yamaha 150. You can see here we have the boat sitting on an extreme roller trailer. This boat can easily be trailered behind most large family cars or small 4x4s. We have the anchor wingless fitted with the large anchor, as you can see here on the bow. High bow side rails, giving you lots of protection and safety on board the boat when cruising and anchoring. This particular boat is configured with the large bathing platforms. They come complete with the long drop-down bathing ladder and that useful handrail coming up onto the platform when in the water. And we can see here that Yamaha 150 horsepower engine. The engine gives you a top speed of around about 31 knots and a cruising speed of around about 22 knots. It's very fuel efficient and quiet when cruising, and it's an ideal choice for this particular boat. The large bathing platforms are a real feature on the Mary Fisher range, and in particular the 695. They give you lots of additional space here on the back of the boat. A nice place to sit whilst at anchor and make getting in and out of the boat from the water very easy. As we see here on the starboard side, there is a freshwater shower for washing down once you've been for a swim. And an opening gate giving you access in and out of the cockpit. Once in the cockpit, you can see you have a large open flat deck with wraparound U-shaped seating. And that cockpit table will also drop down and convert this area into a large sunpad. The table is removable should you want a bit more space on the boat for fishing or perhaps getting ready for a swim or water sports. Here just showing that opening rear gate, and you can see here on the back of the boat the mooring cleats and the flush fitted fishing rod holders. Coming up over the starboard side, we have a nice handle, and we also have some roof rails here. Up on the top you have some roof storage racks, useful for mounting stand-up paddleboards or a small dinghy. And up onto the bow, you can see we have a large flat open deck area. The anchor locker with the anchor windlass, navigation lights, and some good quality chunky cleats here on the bow for mooring. The foredeck hatch is now a flush mounted hatch, meaning there is nothing to trip over up on the foredeck. And we can see here again those roof rails giving you easy access up and down the side of the boat. When coming into the wheelhouse, you see the large 3-pane sliding door, and inside the boat you can see the wheelhouse is absolutely flooded with light. You have the deep side windows on the port and starboard side, both of those are opening. There's also an opening roof hatch, and we saw the bow foredeck hatch as well, which also opens. It means on a hot sunny day you don't feel like you're stuck inside a greenhouse. All of the windows can open, and it's a nice light and airy place to be. On the starboard side we have the galley. There is a gas hob, 2 glass holders, and a sink with pressurised fresh running water. And a nice black Corian worktop. The helm seat will actually fold out of the way, giving you a bit more worktop space, and there is a convenient shelf at the back of the galley. Underneath we have some cupboard storage and a mains power socket underneath should you want to add some additional kitchen appliances such as a microwave or a coffee machine. On the port side we have the dinette, the folding dinette table. This will also drop down and convert this area into an additional berth, and the co-pilot seat, which will rock back, allowing you to sit facing forwards at the correct height once underway. These are the opening port and starboard side windows, and you can see the well configured helm console with the electronic Yamaha engine controls, hydraulic steering on this particular boat, and the helm seat with the drop down bolster. We have the Garmin GPS 9-inch chart plotter and the Yamaha touchscreen controls and the Fusion stereo system. We can see here the big wide windscreen, no central pillar and very minimal port and starboard pillars, giving you really good visibility out of the boat. On the helm you also have the bow thruster controls, here the Yamaha engine controls with cruise control, the touchscreen Yamaha display, the Fusion stereo and the Garmin 9-inch GPS chart plotter. The boat is fitted with a Sleipner bow thruster for easier handling and the switchgear for the relevant electronics on board the boat. This engine is keyless, so there is a push to start button, no ignition switch required. And moving into the forward cabin, there's a good sized double bed with that triangular infill piece which drops into place, converting that into a much larger bed. All of the windows in the boat do have curtains, so that makes spending a night on board nice and comfortable. And just in front of the console on the starboard side, we have the heads compartment, a really good size for a boat of this size. A sea toilet with holding tank, and a sink, again with pressurised cold running water. Opening porthole, and LED lighting. Underneath the floor you have access to the water tanks and water pumps. Everything is very easily to hand. And just on the port side under the dinette you also have the fridge. Just a view here of the nice, bright and airy wheelhouse. This Jeanneau Mary Fisher 695 Series 2 is available to view here at Lymington. Please do not hesitate to get in touch using the contact details below. Thank you very much for watching.